Hi, Tony. And as we know it, artificial intelligence in food is the topic today. We will see how this is going, the various use cases, and how the various segments of the industries are using the artificial intelligence in food industries are getting used. Okay, so in the recent years, you can see that artificial intelligence has emerged as a game changer in various sectors. Okay, right. From farm to fork is transforming every aspect of food production. It might be distribution, consumptions, right? And today we will see the journey exploring the incredible ways how AI is reshaping the culinary landscape, right? So we'll go to the next. So we all know the different use cases, right? Okay, what all the things which is getting listed here. So let us see one by one how the various industries are using this and how they are making use of it in their own organizations. So we will see one of some each one of the use cases for different things like in food safety, how this is going to be used in production, how this is going to be used, and how this will help in the safety, right? So why we are seeing this? Food is very important for everyone, as we know. So, okay, so we develop lot of things, lot of technologies, all these things, but food is very important one. So I thought of taking this topic as the first one, the artificial intelligence use cases. So even though there are a lot of challenges, I think we will see the challenges list in the final slide, right? But the fine tuning of the AI should help the humanity to create values in the society, right? So that's how we develop the evolutions, that's how we develop the society. It's not the technology should not demolish the human beings and the universe or something, right? So all these technologies should help us, should keep everyone happy and peace in the society, right? So we'll go to the food safety use case first here, and you can list one of the thing where it is listed. I'm just going through one of the, they say like when they put the researchers has put the real-time object detection algorithm, it identified 11 out of 12 lettuce samples, that is the samples they have put it, and that were contaminated with uh, E. coli. E. coli is one of the bacterial one which got detected by the AI enabled software. It's very interesting, right? So today we do lot of purchases from the market and consume it, but that is creating a lot of hazards in the people's after taking consuming it, right? So going forward, I think this will be enabled in the lot of industries where it will do a scanning. You can go and do the scanning, or while purchasing the shop retail markets will can do all this kind of scanning. And if there is any E. coli kind of bacteria or viruses identified, that will help to make the purchaser decisions, and also the shop owners to identify, detect and say that something is wrong with this particular product, right? Very interesting one, right? So these are all the inventions, these are all the very excellent inventions where it's needed for us, it is required for the society, right? So this is one of the most important thing I thought of discussing. So if you are a businessman, if you are a AI developer, if you are a ML developer, if you are a student, or if you are a kind of a manufacturer who's producing the AI enabled hardware devices. So these are all the peoples who can make use of these technologies, these use cases, to fine tune and bring into the market, right? This is one of the very excellent use case. So there are plenty of use cases. This one I particularly taken as the first one, which is the food safety. Under food safety categories, there are a lot of things, but see, lot of universities are giving the AI studies, okay, and we can see that a lot of YouTube channels are also broadcasting AI tools. Okay, this is how we need to make the AI to bring into the picture. Okay, it's not that reducing the human effort or labor, or I think that is secondary one, but for us these are the use cases which is very important for this one, right? And we go to the second use case is the protection and processing. Protection and processing also is a very important one where lot of human efforts are being spent into the processing of the food in doing the agriculture, all those things, right? So as you know, like this AI is the all-compassing field of AI is the subcategories of machine learning. It's a neural network and deep learning. Okay, so machine learning again is built on AI by continuous using data to increase the life solving accuracy. So accuracy is very important here. And as you know, the neural networks are based on the concept of generating artificial neurons, which will simulate the way the human brain recognizes the patterns to solve problems. So without diving too much into the details, let us go into the production and processing. Protection and processing, the next one what I'm trying to show is here you can see like sorry the one of the thing is the food sorting. Okay, it's listed on the foodtechbiz.com. Okay, the contents belongs to them, but I show it as a use case to demonstrate for everyone to understand it here, right? So you can see it here that um, food sorting is a necessary step in food processing, because the traditional way there are a lot of hundreds of workers who are in continuously evolved to do a manual to identify the good vegetables or good potatoes or good apples, which is done manually, and it is also time consuming one, right? And there is a chance that there are some damaged food also will be getting to the reaching the consumers. Okay, so these are all things can be automated with the help of AI and ML. It's very interesting, right? So this is one of the use case where again the AI and ML developers and the industries can make use of this to bring in advancement, to bring out a lot of things. See, all these things are already there in the place. That's what I'm trying to say. But it's a long way to move on, because there are a lot of risk involved in the AI, as you know. And the next one is like this is one of the Kiwi P Corporation, a Japanese food processing company. It is based on it is created on the TensorFlow mission. The AI and ML people know what is meant by TensorFlow. It is and it is helping this food processing company to increase the revenue and also to increase the yield also, right? And the next one is the as you know, like as we discussed in the first and second these things second use cases, safety and compliance plays a massive important role, not only in identifying the things but also in the employees who working on the particular restaurant or other particular food processing companies, FMGG companies, right? They should have some sort, you can see, right? They so which will direct whether the employee is wearing a proper costumes, whether they are wearing all the safety things, they are wearing the hand mask, face mask or hand gloves. All those things are implemented, and you can see here that one of the organization in Shanghai is implemented, and that is helping them. And they are also the agency has implemented the cameras at more than 200 restaurants and planning to expand to more than 2000 restaurants. So likewise, there are plenty of organizations which are already working with the AI-enabled cameras, right? And this is one of the excellent use cases for the peoples in the AI industry to come up with a lot of applications, a lot of AI things, and for the end users to see how they can make use of the AI in their lives to bring in their home also, right? And the next one, quality inspection, is again very interesting thing, where you can see like this is one of the tedious tasks which is handled by currently by humans in the industry. And the most important one is the quality inspection is being used in factories, in industries, or in the restaurants, or in the food industries while processing. And this is very much important to maintain a quality as well as to maintain the standards to comply with the regulatory authorities, right? So when there is a mass production of food items and products, quality can be seldom hampered and ignored. But this is not a drawback when the production comes in compliance with the AI and machines, because the algorithms will be trained and customized to take various parameters so that quality is ensured, right? This is one of the important use cases. And the next one is the personalized nutrition. Like this is uh, this is a generative AI where it uses the um, analyze the individual dietary restrictions, health conditions, metabolism, age, and the recommended personal nutritions, right? And this is basically an analytical kind of thing where it uses the right. And the next one is the precision farming. This is one of the most interesting. Yet we'll spend some time here. Precision farming is basically built on their deep learning network, and this is used to optimize the crop yields and improve soil quality. And you can analyze the data from soil sensors, weather forecast, and satellite image deep learning algorithms, and help uh, the customers, help the farmers to increase productivity, reduce waste, and all those things, right? So all these things, whatever we have said, right, it is basically the foreign object detection, which we saw in the presentation, food safety. This particular one, which comes into the foreign object detection, safety practice verification, pathogen detection, pathogen identification, this all these things comes under a computer vision, which is basically built on the convolutional neural network. The food safety, all this comes, which is built on the recurrent neural network. And so all these things will be made use of the precision farming, right? So one of the most interesting use case, Brookman is one of the thing which they have built, Agtech, Agri 360, right? This is one of the most interesting use case. They have worked a magic using the computer vision algorithms, which is running in that data center, and they saw. So 16 days later, the farmers who are in the field found that first evidence of the outbreak, and with the help of this tool, with the digital transformation, they can able to detect the infection and can be able to cure it within a short span of time, right? And they have a mobile app which is interconnected to the Azure cloud. So what they did is the farmers took the pictures of the plants, they timestamped it and geotagged it by a mobile app. Then they sent it to a Microsoft Azure cloud, where the Bluetooth customs model found patterns that enable the uncanny prediction, right? So this is excellent. So this helps the farmers and the entire, right? This is one of the excellent use case. See, this is enabling the sustainable crop productions, right? So this is again one of the most interesting use case, and they call it as Agri 360. So the product that they built by the Blue Cocoon, it is the Agri 360, which said by. So he gave farmers an early warnings to apply a small amount of pesticides to arrest the disease, and agrochemical company got a heads up about conditions in area, helping it manage and supply chain. So what it is in the future, key details about their microbiology, and that will help in planting exactly how and when to process the right. And the next one is the this particular Bluecomb technology. Blue is built on with the help of the NVIDIA Metropolis, right? So NVIDIA Metropolis is an application framework. It is a set of developer tools, I can say, and that brings the visual data. And one of the industry what we are seeing is the agriculture and the crop management. So NVIDIA Metropolis in this case,
Thank you for watching.
in this case,
Please
in this
subscribe
case,
Nile the
in this
channel
case,
for
in
next
this case,
interesting
in this
content.